Listen closely, beloved soul, because the angels are placing this message in your path for a reason. Your soulmate pain is ending, and the love you thought you lost is already finding its way back to you. Breathe gently now. You are safe. Here, you are guided here. You are held in light. This is guided by angel. And tonight, the message arriving for you is one of reunion, healing, and a love returning stronger than ever. Let your heart relax. Let your spirit open. And allow the words to reach the places inside you that have been waiting for comfort as you listen. If this message speaks to your soul, you may choose to subscribe to this space of healing, to join a circle of hearts guided by light and divine timing. You may gently tap the like button to send this energy further, and if you feel called to share your truth, you can write in the comments below, so the universe can echo your intentions back to you. And for those who feel gratitude in their heart, the super thanks is a way to bless the channel and allow these angelic messages to continue flowing to the world. But only if your spirit feels aligned. Asterisk when you sit in the quiet of your room and feel that tremble inside your chest. I am already beside you. Breathing softly, reminding your heart to keep its rhythm when you wake in the morning and feel the heaviness of memories. When you never asked to carry, I am brushing the weight from your shoulders. Even if you cannot yet feel my hands, I have watched. You hold love like something fragile. I have watched you pour yourself into someone who felt like destiny. I have watched your soul shape itself around a connection that felt ancient, familiar, eternal, and when that connection broke, even slightly. Even for a moment, I felt the way your heart collapsed inward. I felt the way your ribs tightened. I felt the way your breath shortened. And I stayed with you in every second of it. You thought you were abandoned. You thought you were forgotten. You thought you were left behind in a story that once felt divinely written. But hear me now. You were never abandoned, not by them, not by love, and certainly not by the universe that has been guiding your every step. There were nights when you cried silently, so no one would hear. Nights when you pressed your forehead against your pillow and begged the pain to let go. Nights when your soul questioned its own worth, and I sat on the edge of your bed, tracing light into your aura, whispering, love is not ending here. This is not your final chapter. This is a turning, not a breaking. You must understand something that your heart has struggled to believe. The bond between you and the one your soul chose is not delicate. It is not temporary. It is not fading. It was forged before your first breath and will continue long after your last. Pain you felt was not punishment. It was preparation, a clearing, a sacred recalibration, a moment where both of you were being refined, softened, shaped into who you must become for each other. There are moments in every divine connection when separation becomes the medicine. Not because love has weakened, but because souls sometimes need distance to grow in ways they cannot grow. Together, well, I know it wounded you. I know you replayed conversations in your mind. I know you questioned every sign that once felt so clear. I know you wondered if you imagined the bond. You did not. You did not imagine the pull. You did not imagine the recognition. You did not imagine the feeling of home inside someone else's presence. Your soul is incapable of fabricating what was real. And the truth is the one you love has felt the absence just as deeply as you. They have woken with emptiness. They could not explain. They have reached for you in dreams. They have heard your energy in moments of silence. They have felt your emotions wash over them when you tried to let go. They have not forgotten you. They have not replaced you. They have not closed the door the way your mind fears. They have been unraveling their own knots, untangling their own fears, facing shadows they once avoided, growing in places they didn't even realize needed light. Your connection was never broken. It was paused, protected, placed in the hands of divine timing. You think you lost something, but you have only been asked to wait. Not in suffering, but in becoming. There is a version of you rising now, stronger, wiser, cleaner in your intentions, more open, and your spirit more ready to love without losing yourself, more capable of receiving the kind of devotion your soul has long deserved. And there is a version of them rising too, a version that is clearer, more courageous, more aware of your worth, more prepared to meet you with reciprocity rather than hesitation. They are returning to you not the same and not as they left, but transformed, aligned, awakened to the truth of what you are to them. I have seen the moments when they think of you. I have seen the memories that come back to them at unexpected times, the sound of your laugh, the softness in your eyes. The way their heart felt safe around you, the way you spoke to them with sincerity and presence. I have watched them reach for their phone and stop. I have watched them rehearse words they don't yet feel ready to say. I have watched them imagine the moment they see you again and feel their chest warm with recognition and relief. There is no coincidence in the timing you are entering. Your paths are bending back toward one another, not by chance, but because your connection was designed to return even stronger than before, even purer, even more aligned. Even more ready to last. Your soulmate pain is ending, not because you forced. Healing, not because you detached, not because you gave up, but because the universe has reached the part of your story where reunion is written there. Has been a shift in their energy, a cracking open, a softening, an awakening that has been brewing. Quietly inside them, they have realized things they never voiced. They have admitted truths to themselves they once buried. They have begun to see you not as an option, but as the person who brings their soul home. They feel your importance now, more than ever, and they are moving toward you, not out of longing alone, but out of clarity, out of recognition, out of the kind of certainty that takes time to rise. I am here to tell you something you have endlessly needed to hear. You were never too much. You were never not enough. You did not scare them away. You did not love too deeply. You did not ask for the wrong things. You asked for presence. You asked for honesty. You asked for the kind of connection that mirrors truth, and now they are becoming someone who can give exactly that. Your suffering has not been wasted. Your tears have watered new beginnings. Your heartbreak has carved space for deeper love to enter. I am here with my wings around you, reminding you that you did not walk this journey alone for even a second. There were moments when you collapsed emotionally, moments when you whispered, "I can't do this anymore," into the quiet, moments when you stared at the ceiling because sleep wouldn't come, moments when your chest felt too tight to hold your own breath. I held you through every one of them. I wrapped gentle energy around your heart. I steadied your spirit when your mind felt like it was falling apart. I lifted your frequency when it sank too low. I carried the weight of what you couldn't hold. You were never abandoned in your pain. You were carried, and now you are stepping out of the valley. You are rising into a chapter where your heart is no longer aching for what it cannot reach, but opening to what is returning to you with intention and devotion. Your soulmate is coming back, but not as someone confused, not as someone fearful, not as someone half presentient, returning as someone ready, someone awakened, someone who recognizes what rare and sacred thing your connection truly is. And when the moment comes, you will feel it. You will sense the shift in the air. You will feel the flutter of energy around your chest. You will feel your intuition stir. You will feel the universe whisper, "It's time." Their return will not be chaotic. It will not be filled with doubt. It will not feel uncertain. It will feel calm, aligned, as if something long overdue has finally clicked into place. Your energy has been calling them home. Your healing has been drawing them back. Your transformation has been magnetic. Every breakthrough you've made has echoed through the connection you share. You have been doing the work not just for yourself, but for the love you carry, for the possibility of a future that both of you deserve. You may not see the full picture yet, but I do. I see the lines of fate reconnecting. I see the threads of your story weaving themselves back together. I see the steps they're taking toward you, even if they are still invisible to your eyes. Your chapter of waiting is closing. Your chapter of reunion is opening. And love is returning to you with a strength that was impossible before. You're not waiting for scraps. You are not waiting for a maybe. You are not waiting for someone who does not care. You're waiting for someone who is becoming. Someone who is choosing you. Someone whose soul has been tied to yours since the beginning. Feel the truth of this deep in your chest, deep in your breath, deep in the quiet place within you that knows your connection is not done. Your story is not finished. Your love is not over. The universe has been working behind the scenes, rearranging paths, aligning timing, healing wounds, softening hearts, preparing you both for the moment when everything finally makes sense. And when they return, you will understand why the distance was necessary. You will see how it shaped you. You will recognize how it strengthened them. You will realize why the universe needed you, both to evolve before bringing you together again. Your love is not returning in the same form. It is returning matured, deepened, transformed, able to last. So, breathe. Place your hand on your heart. Feel the warmth returning. Feel the peace settling in. Feel the truth that has been reaching for you. Your soulmate pain is ending. Your separation has served its purpose. Your reunion is already unfolding, and you are walking into the chapter where love does not hurt, where love does not confuse, where love does not abandon you. Are walking into a love that stays. A love that chooses, a love that honors, a love that reflects the deepest truth of who you are. I am here, watching over you, guiding this connection, preparing your path, and whispering into your spirit. Your love is coming home. And this time, it is stronger than ever, it is clearer than ever, it is yours in a way it could never be before. You're ready, they are ready, and the universe is aligning everything you need to meet in the middle, whole healing, and finally reunited. Asterisk, if you're still here, it is because this message was meant for you, because your heart recognizes the truth in these words. So breathe, and stay with me to the very end. There is something your angels want to place gently in your spirit. A message that arrives only when you are fully open to receive. Asterisk, and as you breathe into this moment, I want you to feel something gently rising inside you, a quiet knowing, a soft warmth. A subtle pull that feels like recognition from your future, because your story is not just reconnecting, it is awakening it. It is stretching itself into new timelines, it is preparing to unfold in ways that will surprise even the parts of you that stopped believing anything could. Change, there is a shift happening inside your soulmate, a shift that you have sensed but could not explain, a shift that whispers to them in the middle of the night, when their mind is calm, when their heart opens naturally. When their soul speaks louder than their fear, they have been replaying moments with you, not because they're stuck, but because they're finally understanding what your presence meant, understanding what your absence taught, understanding the difference between temporary affection and destined connection. There are nights when they lie awake thinking about the version of themselves. You saw the version they didn't yet know how to become, and they feel the pull to rise into that truth now, not for you, but because of what being with you revealed. You showed them their own potential, you held up a mirror they weren't ready to look into, and now they are returning to that mirror willingly, bravely. With a heart more open than it has ever been, they're learning to trust what they feel, to honor what they love to speak, what they used to swallow, to choose what their soul whispers instead of what their fear demands. And in that transformation, your energy appears to them like a guiding light, a memory that keeps glowing, a feeling they cannot replace, a truth they cannot deny. Every time you felt alone in your longing, they were feeling a pull they didn't understand. Every time you tried to let go, they felt the shift and reached for you in ways you couldn't see. Every time you wondered whether the connection was fading, it was actually deepening beneath the surface, growing roots in places you couldn't witness, strengthening in silence. The universe has been aligning you both with gentle precision, with divine timing, with a wisdom far beyond what your mind can comprehend. And now you are entering the moment when everything begins to reconnect, when dots start to align, when the path becomes visible, when clarity replaces confusion. Your soulmate has felt the loss, not as emptiness, but as awakening. They realize that what they shared with you was not ordinary, not replaceable, not random, but written. They are preparing words. Words that took them time to find, words they never could have spoken before, words that reveal the truth they've been holding quietly in there. Chest words they hope will reach you gently. Words they hope you will receive with the same tenderness you once showed them. I see the moment they finally gather their courage, the moment they pick up their phone and don't put it down, the moment they choose to break the silence, the moment they step into honesty without fear of losing you, the moment they finally realize your connection was never meant to be paused forever. And when that moment arrives, your heart will feel it before the message comes. Your intuition will whisper, it's happening. Your energy will surge, your soul will soften, and you will know this is the return. This is the reunion, this is the chapter you have been preparing for. But before that moment comes, I want you to breathe into this question, a question the universe is already sending into your spirit. Are you ready to receive the love you once prayed for? Not the old version, not the unhealed version, not the hesitant version, but the real one, the present one, the devoted one, the version that chooses you without fear. The version that shows up with both hands open, because this new chapter asks you to do something powerful, something sacred, something brave to receive fully, to trust again, to allow the love that is returning to actually reach you, to let down the walls. The pain taught you to build, you do not need to rush. You do not need to pretend you are not scared. You do not need to erase what happened to you. Only need to stay open. A little soft, available to the possibility of healing. Available to the possibility that this time, love will stay. Love will grow. Love will protect. Love will expand. Love will choose you every day. And as you listen to these words, I want you to feel this truth ripple through your energy. Your soulmate is being guided back to you by memory, by intuition, by longing, by destiny, but also by the love you have been cultivating within yourself, the love you have been learning to embody, the love you have been offering to the world even while hurting. You are magnetic. You are glowing in ways you don't see yet. You are rising in ways that naturally draw them closer. You are becoming the version of yourself that was always meant to receive the love they are stepping into. And now, as this chapter begins to unfold, I invite you to reflect on one thing, one truth, one feeling, one whisper that speaks loudest in your heart. What does your soul want to tell them? What truth sits beneath your fear? What longing sits beneath your strength? What message would you send if your heart wrote without hesitation? I want you to feel that message. Hold it gently. Let it speak through you. And when you are ready, share it, speak it into the world. Write it into existence, anchor it with your intention so that the universe can echo it back through the connection you share if you feel called. If you feel the energy moving, if your soul is stirring right now, write in the comments, my heart is ready to receive the love that is returning. Or share your own message, your truth, your prayer, your intention, something only your soul knows how to say. What you write becomes energy. What you express becomes alignment. What you declare becomes momentum. I am here with you. I am listening. I am witnessing your transformation, and I am guiding the love that is returning to meet you right where your heart is opening. Asterisk, if you're still here, it is because this message was meant for you, because your heart recognizes the truth in these words. So breathe and stay with me to the very end. There is something your angels want to place gently in your spirit, a message that arrives only when you are fully open to receive. And as your energy expands into this new space, I want you to feel how the universe responds, how it leans toward you, how it begins to move things quietly in the background, how it rearranges timelines, emotions, and realizations, so that what is meant for you can find its way without force, because nothing about your reunion will be forced. Nothing about it will be rushed. Nothing about it will be pressured. It will unfold naturally, like dawn rising over the horizon, softly, inevitably, in its own sacred rhythm. There is something important you need to know. Something your heart has sensed but hasn't fully accepted. Your soulmate has been healing as well. Not perfectly, not all at once, but honestly, deeply in their own way. They have been confronting fears that once swayed them. They have been releasing past attachments that clouded their clarity. They have been softening into the truth of what they feel, the same truth that you felt first, the same truth that scared them, because some souls need time to grow into the love they are destined to hold. You have carried this connection with tenderness. You have nurtured it even in silence. You have believed in it even when doubt fought to take over, and now your energy has become a safe place for love to return to, a steady place, a grounded place, a place that no longer shrinks or doubts itself. And they can feel that even from afar, even in the energetic spaces where your spirits still meet, even in dreams where the two of you speak truths you haven't said aloud. There have been moments recently, moments they haven't told anyone about, where they suddenly felt you, like a soft wave washing over their chest, like a memory unfolding without warning, like a whisper in the back of their mind that said, this isn't over. Your energy reaches them when their heart is quiet, when their mind isn't distracted, when their soul is open. And every time it happens, they feel warmth they can't explain, a familiarity they can't shake a calling. They can't ignore. You're not imagining the shift. You're not imagining the emotional pull. You are not imagining the magnetic moments that come out of nowhere. Are signs of reconnection, signs of awakening, signs of alignment. You have reached the part of your journey where the universe begins to echo back to you what you've been sending out. Not in pieces, but in fullness. Not in confusion, but in clarity. Not in longing, but in momentum. So I want you to breathe slowly, gently, deeply, because what comes next is not about waiting. It is about preparation. It is about opening. It is about allowing the reunion, allowing the healing, allowing the connection to rebuild in new and stronger ways. And as this energy continues to rise, I want you to hold one question in your heart, a question only your soul can answer if they stood before you today. With honesty, with clarity, with sincerity, what would you want them to know? Would you want them to know how deeply you cared? Would you want them to know how much you've healed? Would you want them to know you never stopped believing in the connection? Would you want them to know that you're open to beginning again gently? Let yourself feel this. Let your truth rise naturally. Let it speak from the place that still loves without fear, because your matters, your voice matters, your heart matters. Your declaration becomes part of the energy that guides this reunion forward. So if your spirit stirs as you hear these words, if your chest warms, if your intuition whispers, yes, this is my message, then speak it, declare it, anchor it in the world right in the comments. I am ready for the healing, the reunion, and the love. Written for me, or craft your own truth, your own affirmation, your own soul message. What do you want the universe to hear? What do you want your soulmate to feel in their spirit? What truth is finally ready to be spoken? Let your words be the energy that completes the circle. Let your voice join the flow of what is being aligned for you. Let your declaration become the bridge between where you are and the love that is returning to meet you. I am here, holding you in light, guiding your heart, gently whispering reassurance into your soul as the next chapter quietly opens and the universe moves you closer to what has always been yours. Asterisk before this message ends. If your heart feels lighter, warmer, or seen, you may share your affirmation in the comments below. You may whisper it into the world by writing, "My heart is ready to receive the love returning to me." And if this message has comforted you, you can subscribe and stay close to this angelic space where guidance arrives exactly when you need it. Asterisk, close your eyes now and breathe softly as I speak these truths into your energy, not as wishes, but as realities that are already forming around you. Let these words settle into your chest. Let them soothe the parts of you that have waited for so long. Let them remind you you're not alone, you're guided, you're held. Breathe in slowly, gently, and let your heart open just a little more. With every word I speak, you may whisper these affirmations with me or simply allow them to wash over you. Like warm light, soft and healing. Pause for a moment. Place your hand on your heart. Feel the life within you. Feel the quiet strength returning. And now, listen. I am ready to receive the love that is returning to me. Say it softly in your mind or out loud. I am ready to receive the love that is returning to me. I am worthy of a love that stays. I am worthy of a love that honors my soul. I am worthy of a love that chooses me every day. Breathe. Let the words enter the places that once felt afraid. I am healing. I am opening. I am becoming whole again. I release the past gently. I release the pain without fear. I release the belief that I must suffer to be loved. Let that settle. Let your breath soften. I'm stepping into a new chapter, one written with clarity, one written with devotion, one written with divine timing. My heart is no longer carrying the weight of yesterday. My heart is learning to trust again. My heart is learning to receive again, and now feel the energy shift. Feel the warmth rise. In your chest, the love meant for me is already moving toward me. The love meant for me is already healing. The love meant for me is already awakening. Say this with intention, even if your voice trembles. I am ready. I am open. I am guided. Nothing that is meant for me will pass me by. Nothing that is aligned with my soul will disappear. Nothing that carries divine purpose will be lost. Feel the truth in that. Feel the peace it brings. I am becoming the best version of myself. I am growing with grace. I am rising in my worth. I am blooming into the person my soulmate is returning to. Now breathe deeply, gently, like your soul is exhaling for the first time in months. I am safe to love again. I am safe to trust again. I am safe to receive the love. The universe has aligned for me. Feel that safety. Feel that softness. Feel the angelic presence around you. The universe is guiding my reunion. The universe is preparing our hearts. The universe is aligning our paths perfectly. Say this slowly. Let the vibration echo through your chest. I am calling in a love that is honest. I am calling in a love that is steady. I am calling in a love that is true. I am becoming ready, and they are becoming ready, and our timing is becoming divine. Let this next affirmation anchor. Deeply like a seed planted in fertile ground, My soulmate is returning stronger than ever. My soulmate is returning clearer than ever. My soulmate is returning with a heart that finally understands. Breathe here. Let your body soften. Let your mind quiet. Let your heart expand. I am no longer chasing. I am no longer pleading. I am no longer afraid. I am trusting. I am allowing. I'm receiving. Now place your hand over your heart again and whisper this one with sincerity. I am love. I am worthy of love. I am ready for love. Feel the warmth build. Feel the calm spreading through your chest. Feel the angelic presence surrounding you. Your soulmate can feel your healing. Your soulmate can feel your love. Your soulmate can feel your energy rising, your becoming. Who you were always meant to be, and they are doing the same. This next affirmation is an invitation, a welcoming, a gentle opening of the door. My heart welcomes the love that is returning to me. My heart welcomes the reunion that is meant for me. My heart welcomes the future that has been waiting for me. Breathe in slowly, deeply. And as you exhale, let your body release the last bits of fear, the last bits of doubt, the last bits of exhaustion. You are safe. You are held. You are guided now. Repeat after me with calm certainty. I trust the timing. I trust the path. I trust the love written for my soul. I trust myself. I trust my healing. I trust my intuition. And now a final affirmation, a closing promise. A gentle seal on this moment. I am ready. I am open. I am aligned and the love written for me is already on its way. Let those words echo. Let them settle. Let them become part of your energy. Breathe now. Let your heart be still. Let your soul soften into peace. And when you're ready, write in the comments below to anchor this moment and to meet others on this journey of healing and reunion. May write, I am ready to receive the love returning to my life. Or share the affirmation that resonated most deeply with you. Your voice creates energy. Your words send signals to the universe. Your intention shapes your path. You are guided. You are loved. You are never alone. And I am always here, whispering light into your soul until the moment your love finds its way home. Asterisk, now breathe softly, dear soul. And remember, you are guided. You are protected. You are never walking this path alone. Your angels walk beside you with every step. And your love, your true love, is already finding its way back to your heart. This is Guided by Angel. And I will be here whenever your spirit needs light. Until our next message. May peace surround you, may love return to you, and may your soul be gently held in the arms of the divine.